All right. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Now, what was that you were saying? What questions you had for me?
The main thing I want to see is like what exactly you're looking for on the smaller time frame in order to hop into the trade. Like I've seen how you are basically looking at it on the larger time frame in terms of, looking at consolidation, if it's at the premium or if it's at the discount. I just want to see on the smaller time frame what we're really looking for in order to hop in.
Okay. All right. So, okay, I get what you're saying. So every time you get on pocket option, the best time to trade pocket options is London session in New York.
Hmm.
So it can be like 1, 2 in the morning, all with lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's more volatile during that whole window,
And
and
you
I'm
said
I'm
London and New
searching for
York,
these
right?
kind of what you say?
You said London and New York time?
Yeah, London and New York session.
Yeah.
It's the most volatile, the best time to trade. The PM session, like anything from 1 to later on in the day. I mean, you can still trade, but I wouldn't recommend it. But if you wait for it and you letting it build up, you still should be able to catch some winners. But I mostly just trade London and New York
Okay.
from 2 to 12. I hit my goal. I'm done. Uh, so every time you come to the charts, you want to go through your currencies, your cryptos and the stocks.
Hmm.
All the pairs is at 92%. That's my focus. I only trade OTC. OTC, that means like over the counter.
Yeah.
So I try to stick to the high percentage, because we're trying to get that. You know what I'm saying?
The highest return. Yeah.
The hmm So I scan through all of them. All it's 250 pairs on here. You want to scan through all of them. Start on the 1 hour or the 4 hour, and
Hmm.
zoom out your chart. I'm only looking for pairs that's like straight line down, like this right here. Like, so say for example, it was like this. See how it's straight line down like that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch the reversal on the smaller time frame after price has accumulated for a while. Because after a strong decline,
It's got
price
to.
has to build up.
Hmm.
It has to build like this right here. You see this whole area. So say this whole push down,
Hmm.
and then when I do surgery on the smaller time frame, I want to see it. You see how it's accumulating like that.
Yeah.
So for example, this is a discount. I want to see it, accumulate like this. It's gonna take a long time to build up to go back up higher. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what we trying to wait for. But I'm gonna give you some good examples. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? So boom, you see that right there? Boom, accumulation. After accumulation is done, after because the name of the game, all we doing is trying to follow big money. You know what I'm saying? We going up against some big players in this game. They got way more capital than us.
Hmm.
You see this blue area right here? All of this is accumulation. Purchase. This us right here. We accumulation. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? After prices done accumulating and big money, you know what I'm saying? They satisfied with, what I'm saying, trapping us in the range. See this right here. Then once they get done, you know what I'm saying, trapping us in the range, because we are liquidity. But once big money show themselves and they ready to move price, then they gonna take it up, you know what I'm saying, to that higher premium or to that deeper discount. You see what I'm saying? And this is what we're trying to catch within whatever expiration you're comfortable with. We're trying to catch this expansion up on a smaller time frame. What I mean by the smaller time frame is you want to start up high on the, you know what I'm saying, on your higher time frame. You're trying to, you know what I'm saying, start your daily bias on what direction or button you're trying to press. So you want to start up high, 1 hour, 4 hour, you know, and then go straight down to the 1 hour. So for example, since price dropped all the way down here, what did it drop down to?
As in like the
Where did
actual
price
price.
drop down to? So you see where it came from? Where did it
Mm-hmm.
drop down to?
All
What do
the
we
way
call
down.
this?
You could
Right
you
here.
could call it like the new low, the lower low.
To a discount price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it dropped down to a low. Just say it dropped down to a cheaper price. Price was expensive up here. That's why it sold off.
Mm-hmm.
Swoon, you see that? So you see what it's doing now. Same thing that happened up here.
Yeah.
Accumulating. It's accumulating right now. But here's the thing though. After a strong decline like that,
It's got to come back
it's
up.
gonna take hours for it to build back up to go higher. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
take a long time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so you see we at a discount right now. So what I mean by discount, that means you want to look for a buy setup on a smaller time frame. But it has to be like a straight line down. Like it's still accumulating right now. This the 1 hour. Wait a minute, make it back up so I can see. Zoom out. Like it's still building up. So I like playing both ways. I like to buy and sell, but I would prefer to how can I say it? I rather just what I'm saying wait for a sale than wait for a buy that may take
Yeah.
5 hours to accumulate to go higher. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my focus is what I'm saying can buy, but I rather just what I'm saying wait for a sale because you know sales happen a lot quicker than buys. Let's see if we can find something else. Okay, this one right here. This what is this? GameStop. So I see GameStop. So this how you do it. You want to start up high. You want to zoom it out. You trying to see where you at as far as price action.
Mm-hmm.
So you see where we came from. Look, where's price at? You see where did it come from down here? This low.
Yeah. Went from being a discount all
You
the
know
way
that
up.
house that you always wanted.
Yeah.
What is
Down
this?
there is like
It's really cheap
65K, and
down
up
now.
at the top it's probably like 500K.
5 million right now. You want to buy that house for like 5 million?
Nah.
So this is your focus right here. This little area that current counter right there. Because you see where we came from. You see what I'm saying? That's the 4 hour. So prices at a premium. So it's like time frame alignment. We started on the 4 hour. We zoomed it out. Price was expensive. Let me do it again. We zoomed it out. You see where we came from. You see where is it? It's
Mm-hmm.
overextended, ain't it? I'm only looking for pairs like this. It has to be like this. You know how they be like sell high? They be like buy low and sell high.
Yeah.
Where's price currently? Hmm. Where's price currently at? Price high right now, ain't it?
Yeah.
So that's all we doing. That's all we doing. We selling, we buying low and we selling high. Price high right now. So we finna break it down. We doing surgery. So you want to start on your 4 hour, 1 hour. I go straight down to the 1 minute. Cause this is your focus. We know prices overextended and it's expensive. So this is your focus. This little green candlestick right here. We zooming in on the area. On the area. We trying to see where can we get in on this premium sale. You know what I'm saying? And all we're doing is reading the price action. Is price accumulating? Is price accumulating to go higher? Or is price accumulating to go down? That's what you got to figure out. What is price doing? Because you still can buy in a premium.
Mm-hmm.
You still can. You still can buy that house for like 5 million. But you got to keep it short though. You see this right
Absolutely.
here? See how it accumulates in this little area?
Mm-hmm.
It accumulated to go higher. There are different types of accumulation, but we know where we at. Price is overextended, but the trend is your friend until they bit reverse on you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this was accumulation to continue trending. So this buy, so say for example, you had bought right here because you was thinking this might be accumulation to continue trending. Price ain't ready to sell off yet, and then you in your trade for like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or however long, whatever expiration you comfortable with. You know, say you cash out. Say you cash out on this leg right here. That's cash money in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That,
Absolutely.
so that's all we banking on. We banking on accumulation being done. Once accumulation is done and big money has trapped enough retail traders in the market, because 90% of traders are just guessing. You see what I'm saying? We don't guess. We know where to get in at. And when the name of the game, we trying to follow big money, because big money, they move price. You see how they moving it up?
Yeah.
They not ready to price. You know what I'm saying? It's overextended, but it's not ready to go down yet. See how this little accumulation to go higher. So you can ride the wave, but you got to keep in mind and know where you at. Like if I go back up higher on the 1 hour and I zoom it out, it's overextended.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It has to pull back, or what I'm saying, do a correction. It's not price is not supposed to move up like Bitcoin, straight line, go to 100,000, no pullbacks. It ain't supposed to do that. The algorithm has to be offered fairly on both sides. You see what I'm saying? So with all that in mind, if you know where you at, all I'm doing is it's overextended. All I'm doing is waiting for the reversal. The odds are in your favor if you just wait for that reversal. So I'm sitting on a smaller time frame. What I mean by smaller time frame, 1 minute, the 1 minute on down, 30 second. I'm doing surgery. I'm trying to find it. I'm reading the price action. So I be alternating, you know, through my time frames. But you see how price was just buying up like this?
Yeah.
It's accumulating as it buys. It's accumulating. So eventually it's gonna slip out of this accumulation and start selling off. It has to pull back. It's like wind though. You know how we be talking about those gap fills?
Yeah.
That gap's gotta get filled in the future. It's like wind though. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with this accumulation. We know it's overextended. It has to do a pull, what I'm saying? It has to sell off or do a pullback. And when it's ready, let me show you this. Once it's done accumulating, like it's accumulating right now, it's building up. Every time price takes a high or a low, you can't be just quick to just get in. Because if it's not done building up, like going, sideways, you're gonna lose that trade. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'd be like, you sit on your hands and wait. This can be another accumulation to go higher. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's not ready to sell you, you're gonna lose. That's why I'd be like, you gotta sit in your hands. You can't be quick to press this button. Because that's what pocket option they wanted you to do. Just spam this button. If it's not ready to move yet, yeah,
Yeah.
it's over with for you. So I just be sitting on here just waiting. Let it keep trending if you want to. So you see how aggressive they've been pushing up. The same way, what goes up eventually is gonna go down. So that sale gonna be explosive. And let me zoom it out. And I'm just sitting here waiting for it. I know it's gonna happen. It's like wind though, so I'm waiting patiently for it. and when it's ready, I'm slamming it. You see what I'm saying? Because that's my edge. We buying low and we price high right now, so we're looking for a sale. Let's see this smaller time frame. I'm trying to catch the top of that candle before it turn red. You know what I'm saying? The next candlestick turn red. I'm trying to catch the top of it because you see how overextended it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like look, like this one, I would have sold it right here. See how it accumulated right here. Let me zoom in some more. See this little accumulation? Like it accumulated right here. And price had bought up. It did a little accumulation right here. It
Mm-hmm.
broke market structure to it. And you could have entered, you could have took a chance on it. You know what I'm saying? And then you see how it just sold off right here?
Mm-hmm.
Cash money in 3 minutes or a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I need is one leg down. And once I cash out, I'm done with it. You see what I'm saying? Unless they want to just continue trending and going higher and then make a higher high. If price makes another higher high, you want to see it accumulate again. Because it has to build up in order to go down. You see what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
has to build up in order to go down. It's not gonna just sell up right away. That's how they get us. Because we betting on time. You see our little expiration? We betting on time. So that's why I be like, you gotta sit in your hands and be patient with this. We know where we at, but you gotta let it build up first. Once big money accumulate enough orders and they satisfied at taking profit, on their buys, they gonna dump price. They wipe the board. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wipe the board. So say we had entered right here. Like you see this guy right here,
Yeah.
whoever this, man or woman, they, what time frame is this? 5
5 seconds.
second. He sold at a 5 second discount. You see what I'm saying? He sold low. He could have sold up here. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The highest point. Every time frame has its own premium and discount. You see what I'm saying? You gotta still make sure you're selling high though. I would
Yeah.
have took a chance on it right here. You see
Same.
this right here? I would have
Even
took a
what's going
chance
on
on it. It's overextended. Win or lose.
there too, I would
Huh?
have hopped in there on like
I'm
where
trying to
the
catch it.
price is at now.
Sometimes
Go ahead.
hmm, what you say?
No, I was just saying like where price is at now at the top of that, like that second red candle for how it's selling right now. That's where I would have hopped in for a little 10 seconds and caught some money.
Well,
Even right now.
and you see how this shit is going?
Yeah, even
Hmm.
right now. Yeah. So would you say that depending on what lower time frame that you're looking at, you should put your time to kind of match that in a way?
No, uh. So
So
you
even
saying
if
just because
this,
we on the 5 second, huh?
yeah, you would trade like 10 seconds or 5 seconds, or are you just going 3 minutes either way?
3 minutes. I'm gonna do it. It's do or die with 3 minutes. You see what I'm saying? You got to give yourself time to win. If you put it on for what you said 10 second, 15 second.
Yeah.
If it's not ready, if it's not done accumulating to go down, you're gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? You got to
Hmm.
give yourself time to win. We just using a smaller time frame to get that sniper entry.
Okay.
We investigating. We trying to see what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it's do or die with 3 minutes. And this would have for sure. It would have cash. Uh, this would have cash. So that's the good thing about this. If it come back up to you, by the time our timer in, and it say for example, it rises all the way up and make another higher high. Like you want to just keep trending. Guess
Hmm.
what? It's giving us another opportunity to catch another sale. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you want to see it build up again. As soon as it take this high, or any one of these highs, you want to see it build back up. It has to build back up in order to go down. It has to build back up in order to go down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how that's pumping like that?
So go down a little
I be
bit.
liking periods that just be, trending like this. Give you multiple. Hmm. They want to back up to a higher premium. You see what I'm saying? If it's not, we just betting on the time. You could have cashed out right here. You could have cashed out right here. Okay, price went up to a higher premium. Okay, we're still looking for sales again. Let price build back up again. You see how these people are chasing these buys, and
Yeah.
it's over. Let me go back up high. Go back up high. Zoom it out. You see what? Let me zoom it all the way up. You see where we came from? Way down here. This is all the way that TV like 10 million right now. And you see these people still chasing these buys. They better be careful because where's price currently at? Hmm. What price currently at?
Say that one more time.
Where is price currently at?
It's at a premium right now. It's high up from where it started.
Look, he lost at the last second. You see that? You went to zero. Okay. They still want to trend. Let it trend. Let it keep trending. I be loving pairs like this. Because when it's set up for that real sale, it's gonna be explosive. You see how it's crazy price move. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. So it's still good. You know what I'm saying? Within the window. Because it be moving like this all day. You should see how that's pumping like that.
Mm.
It's all about knowing where you at. We play both sides. If it's accumulating to go higher, by all means ride the wave. But you got to keep them short though, because it's setting up for that reversal. And I'm only looking for pairs that look like this. It has to be overextended because we're trying to sell high. Let me go back to the 4 hour. That's all we're doing. We're trying to sell high, and we're trying to buy low. So this is selling high, the very top of it, very top of that candle. But I be loving pairs like this, and I just sit and wait for it. That's you got to break it down. You got to do surgery. Once you know where you at, So that's my edge right there. I know where I'm at all times. If you don't know where you at, like if you're just sitting on the 5 minute, you know what I'm saying. If you're not, starting up high every day and breaking it all the way down to see where can you get in on that. You guessing. You see what I'm saying? We not guessing. We have our trading edge. And you see how that just selling off. I don't like how that look. Now sometimes you're not gonna be able to catch every single trade. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it'll just go and it won't accumulate. Um, I'll just go to the next pair or I just sit on it and see if it'll, go back up higher. And then, accumulate again to try to catch it. You're not gonna be able to catch every single trade. Even if you're waiting for it. Say we waited an hour for this sale and it just, left without us. It's okay. As long as you know where you at and you see it playing out and you missed it, it's good to see it play out.
Okay.
Just go to,
Makes sense.
it's 250 pairs on here. I probably would have missed this one because it just went. You see, yeah, I would have missed it. It's on a 5 second chart. You know, I wanted to see it, range a little bit and then go. It just took the high and just sold off. It ain't gonna be perfect every time. Let's see, can we find another one? I like this one though. It has to look like this, overextended. If it's overextended, what's the payout percentage? 85. You see how I got a star beside it?
Yeah, to favorite it so it shows up at the top.
Mm-hmm. You got to do that every day. Get you like 4 or 5 of them. It might be more than that because it's 250 pairs, 250 opportunities for you to make, you know what I'm saying, some kind of profit. But you have to wait for it. It ain't gonna just because it's at a premium, it ain't gonna sell off right away. I'm gonna tell you why. It has to build up first. It has to accumulate in order to go down. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like I would have missed this. And look at these people right here. You see where it says,
they're
you see
trying
these
to buy.
people they buying right here?
Mm-hmm.
They don't know. They gamble. They don't know. They just buying because they see it trending. The trend is your friend until that bit reverse. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How I was like, you got to keep those buys short. The trend is your friend is to that bit reverse. And you see they trap money right now. They praying that please go above my entry. They
Yeah.
might get lucky and win, but 9 times out of 10, they negative on their account. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's all about knowing where you at as far as price action. If you know where you at and you wait for it, you can print every time. Now you're gonna lose some trades. I lose some trades, but the name of the game, I'm gonna end the day in green though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like say for example, say for example, I sold it right here. See, I sold right here, and price, you know, it kept trending. See my little cursor, my little line.
Yeah.
Say it had bought all the way up and just kept trending. It's okay. You know, losses are a part of the game. If you can't handle a loss, you
You know
know,
what
in any market, you know, you won't win. You will
I mean?
not win. You see what I'm saying? Losses don't affect me. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't phase me. It's gonna happen. Like say I sold right here and I lost. Okay, I look at it like this. Maybe price wasn't ready to move yet. Price ain't it's probably not done accumulating yet. Let me wait a little bit more. So if I wait a little bit more, it might be 30 minutes or an hour or two, you know, for it to build up like how it's doing right now.
Yeah.
And once it's ready and I catch it and that volume start picking up, I'm slamming it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna make that loss back and some. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna lose a couple trades, but I look at it like this: we're not wrong. We're not wrong. You know, on our direction, because it's a lot of good traders out here in the world. They just ain't patient enough. They don't know price has to accumulate first in order to go down. They don't know price has to accumulate at a discount to go higher. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they missing.
Now, would you say
With
there's
that in mind,
sorry, would you say there's
what you
any
say?
indicators that can, I guess, assist in looking for a proper setup? Or do you not use
You talking about
indicators?
like trading in this way?
Y- Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you know
I
how you
don't
would use
use.
like yeah,
Uh,
awesome oscillators and stuff like that. You don't use none of that.
mm-mm. I use my eyes.
Okay.
I don't even. You see how I got all this stuff on my chart, these boxes and stuff. I was just drawing that out so you can see that.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing on my chart. Cause I've seen it so many times.
Understood. Understood.
Like it's accumulating right now. You see how prices in the premium right now? It's
Mm-hmm.
a 10-second accumulation. Is it accumulating to go higher, or you know, is it accumulating to continue trending up, or is it accumulating to go down? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Okay.
Cause it's two ways to play this. But we want that premium move that sell. But is it accumulating to keep trending? Because you still trend is your friend. But what type of accumulation is that? Is this accumulation to go down? You know, and you got to keep in mind is at a 10-second discount right now. Even though on the overall picture it's at a 1 hour premium,
Yeah.
it's at a 10-second discount because you this the highest point. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
expensive up here, now it's kind of cheap. So if you sell right here, if you sell right here, you kind of pushing it.
Yeah. Because
Even
you
though
know.
you still can't win, it is expensive. The overall direction is down. But you got to keep in mind this shit can fly up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
It
can.
can pull back if it. You see,
Mm-hmm.
it can reverse. Yeah. So I try to get up here if I can. It ain't gonna be perfect every time. Sometimes I try to get up here if I can. Once accumulation done, sometimes it might be down here if it move fast on me. You know, uh, if you sell down here, you kind of pushing. You see what I'm saying? You see
Yeah.
my blue line?
You're basically
You
trying to
pushing. You see how it
catch your
pulled back?
foot. Yeah.
Yeah, you chasing it. It's gone now. That's how I look at it. It's gone now. You should have got in up here at the highest point. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
even if it do, so say we enter up here and it went all the way down, we would have been cashed out depending on your expiration.
Yeah.
But say you did 10, we did like say we did 5 minutes on this trade and it went all the way down here and we got, 2 minutes left. And you see it's trying to, do a correction. We still got a good amount of space, still to win. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about, that entry. But it's not gonna be perfect every time. I don't be perfect every time with it. I try to, you know, I pride myself on that, but it don't be perfect every time. But what is it? Long as the algorithm has built up enough and it's ready, and I think it's ready, it's on. Then price should be ready to move. They taking big money is taking price down into the intended direction. Everybody that was, what I'm saying, let me go. Let's see what the 5 second look like. Everybody, like say, I'm gonna give you a good. Everybody that was, what I'm saying, selling right here. Give you a
Yeah.
good example. Like everybody that was selling right here, it ain't ready yet. They lost. Everybody that was selling right here, okay, they won. Everybody that was selling in this little range right here, they might have lost, and then it just, went their way. So it been like price, it plays with your mind. Like it's enticing you to get in early, and you're gonna lose. It's accumulating you and your sales. You're gonna lose. It ain't ready yet. That's why I be like, you gotta let it build up. And sometimes, so say for example, you got an entry right here.
Mhm.
Sometimes you got to just test it out, like press the button one or two times just to test it out, just to see, because you never know. Price can just slip out of it. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes
Yeah.
you just got to test it out. That's what I do. Sometimes I do like what was that yesterday? Some of those trades, I got my first entry like risking $91 at the bottom. I got a good sniper entry, one good entry. I just to test it out, and then price started picking up that volume. I pressed the button like 4 or 5 more times, and it kept expanding. You ain't gonna test them out sometimes,
Okay.
but you see how yeah, you see this accumulation.
Yeah.
It's a mean accumulation, but sniper entry somewhere up here though. See how like this was a small accumulation. It went sideways and it just slipped up out of it. It ain't gonna be perfect every time. Like I probably would have missed this one. I would have for sure missed this one because it just slipped up out of here. I would have, what I'm saying. Let me. This what this what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something like this at that premium high.
Yeah.
Yeah, this what I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see it go sideways for, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. And then catch it going down. It didn't even do that. Let's see. It did it a little bit, but it didn't, you know what I'm saying? But you see it selling off though. We was waiting for that premium sale. It just left without us. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch all of them. It's okay.
Yeah.
On to the next period. So you see what price currently is at a little 15-second short-term discount.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to catch the top of this candle before it go down on the 1 hour. Like let me go back up higher so you can see what I'm talking about. So you see how this candle rejecting?
Yeah.
This 1 hour candle rejecting. I'm trying to catch my sales at the top of there. We selling high. You see what I'm saying? We selling high. Sniper inch way up here. Way up there. So you see where it's at right now. It's sold off. I don't even like it no more. Like if you trying to sell it right now, it's too late. That shit you might get stuck, you might get stuck in the range. You might still win, but I'm trying to catch it before it go down. You know what I'm saying? It's gone to me now.
Yeah.
Like I don't even like looking for sales no more on this. It's at a 1 minute discount. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This way it's sold off from up here. It's at a 1 minute like this person can potentially lose right here. It can pull back and then range. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I do. So once I catch my leg down on this pair, I'm going to the next one. Oh, let me go back to this. And I come back to GameStop. I'll wait for it to at least make a new higher high or come back up to a 1 minute premium and let it accumulate to catch it. You know what I'm saying? To try to test it out to come back, go back down at the accumulate again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll just come back to there. I go to the next one on my favorite list. Zoom it out. What do you think price currently at on this one?
Right now on that time frame is at a discount when it's accumulating, but from what it's looking like, it looks
It's
like
at
it's
a
keep going.
mm-hmm. Yep. It's at a major discount. It's about to fall off the uh it's about to fall off the chart. It's at the bottom of the chart. So you see it major discount. So, you know, we're looking for buys on the smaller time frame. We at the bottom of it. We at the very bottom. Same thing. So we went time frame correlation or alignment. We're trying to make it make sense. So you saw the 4 hours at a premium. The 4 hours at a discount. The 1 hour is at a discount. So we're still looking for buys. Every time frame has its own premium and discount. Even on the 1 minute, every time frame has its own premium and discount. And you see where we came from. So price is fractal. What you see on the higher time frame is what you don't see on the lower time frame. It's just more data. You see what I'm saying? More candlesticks. You really zoomed in at the bottom. But we started up high. We know what price is currently at. It's cheap right now. The
Yeah.
house is like, you know, it's on they say foreclosure. It's
Yeah.
very cheap right now. Or tax lien property. You might can get that house for like 1,200. So you see it on this 1 minute. Let me zoom it out. What you think price is doing? If you let me zoom it out.
It looks like it's accumulating.
Yep. After a major, I be hating this. Why they can't fix this?
That's why you gotta get a touch screen laptop so you can do it with your fingers.
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah, mine touchscreen. I'm trying to zoom it. Okay, that's good right there. So explosive move down, like it been selling down for like 3 days straight up or more, it's gonna take a long time. You remember some of them buys?
Yeah, we go back.
It's gonna take a long time. Yeah. So it might accumulate, and you might think it's ready. It ain't ready. You see what I'm saying? And they'll just keep tanking on you. You got to be very patient with these buys. You got to give yourself 2 hours of waiting time. You got to give yourself 2 hours. So I'll just sit on my, like if I'm waiting for a buy, I'm waiting for, I'm gonna give myself 2 hours to let it build up. Cause I lost a lot of trades trying to figure out like when this price is gonna reverse.
Hmm.
So I just been sitting here waiting, just let it build up, let it keep going to zero. Let it, you know, if it go to zero, you know, I look at it like this. Uh, my entry gonna be, very elite if I just, if I wait for it, let it go to zero. Because when they do their reversal, it's gonna be explosive to the upside.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We know it. So you see how price when they was selling off, you see these little short-term highs.
Yeah.
They gonna come back and get that later. Like when on like big money, they engineering liquidity right now. Like money, that's all liquidity is money. They engineering enough liquidity. They gonna come back and get all these short-term highs. Once price is done accumulating, once they trapping the people at that low or in that range, they gonna big money wipe the board. So you see how when we started on the 4 hour, if it let me zoom on the 4 hour, they wipe the board. They selling it down, wiping out all the buyers to the left. This trend line liquidity right here. For everybody that bought right here, they probably was in trades for like 4 hours down here.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, or more. They bought it up. Big money bought it up just to sell it back down. They're gonna repeat this cycle over and over again. So they sold it down. Now they eventually finna they accumulating enough orders to potentially buy it back up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they saying sell high, but in the future we finna buy low just to
Yeah.
take it back up higher. That's all we doing. We catching the tops and the bottoms because that's what they tell us. You know what I'm saying? As soon as when I first started learning the trading, they were like, sell high and buy low. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's what they mean right here. Sell high, buy low, catch the bottom of that candle. But it has to be overextended, like straight down. Cause I'm not trying to get, what I'm saying, trapped in the range. You see what I'm saying? So I'm sitting on a smaller time frame. I'm just going through them, just waiting for it. I just know these buys just take forever. But it's gonna reverse though. It's like wind though. It just take too long to accumulate. That's why I be wanting to look for sales because I might catch three or four or five of them within the hour or so versus waiting on this one buy. It might take all day for it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
already hit my goal on the sales. They
Yeah.
can
I mean,
have these buys.
a sell girly because I ain't got time to wait for the buys.
Now if this was futures, or I can wait for those buys on there.
Yeah.
But on pocket option, it just play around too much. It plays around a lot for like 2, 3. It might take 5 hours to accumulate after an explosive strong decline like that. That's why I like to shoot this. What pair is that? GameStop. That's what I just really just wait for these sales because you see that sale happened kind of quick. It ain't even take that long, and it gave multiple opportunities. It's accumulating at this premium. Let's see. It's still going down to zero. See. Oh, and you see the payout percentage.
Yeah.
Try to stay to that 92. If it drop down like this, you got to wait for it to go back up higher. You know, we're trying to get what we put up. We're trying to get, you know what I'm saying? You know,
It all makes
we're
sense.
trying to
I'm
get.
ready to get practicing on the demo some more. And then once I get a little bit more comfortable, I go live with the money. It seems pretty
Okay.
straightforward.
Oh, now you want to share your screen?
Huh?
You want to share your screen?
I could do
Hmm. I'm gonna
that.
stop sharing.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
I want to see if you can find some overextended pairs. I want to see if you can find, how to share your screen.
Uh, I'm trying to on here. Hold on. Start screen sharing.
I want to see if you can go through your list and find some pairs that are overextended. I want to see if they look like the ones that I would choose.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Mm, this is one on the hour chart. 1 hour chart right here.
Okay. Would you do you like that one?
Uh, let me see what it looks like on the 4 hour. Yeah, I'd wait for the sell for this one.
Uh-uh. It already sold off. Zoom it in at that top where you was at.
Oh, there you
Remember I
go.
was talking about the candlestick. We're trying to catch the top of that this green one before it turned red. It already sold off. You see what I'm saying? The candlestick to the right. So it's
Okay,
like
I see what you're saying.
we're trying to catch the top. And then see when you go to the 1 hour,
Mm-hmm.
see how it's like it's accumulating.
Candles, yeah. Okay,
And
I see what you're saying.
go back to that. Let me show you this. When you go to the 1 minute,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna see that it already sold off already. And then zoom it out.
What's that triple link? Yours was. That's as far out as this letting me go.
Oh, okay. And then just pull it to the left. Keep going to the highest point. Uh, you see what I'm saying? It's gone. It's
Yeah.
too late. Like if you ain't catch it up there, that was perfect up there. That setup was textbook. All
Mm,
right, let's see if you can do another one. It has to be at the top.
this one's accumulating.
Yeah. What the 1 hour look like? I don't like that one.
I don't like it either. McDonald's. I had already
McDonald's.
I had already looked at this one.
Yeah, that one gone.
I missed it, but I had marked it up. I was looking at this one earlier. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This one. Hour. I don't like this one.
But you know where you at. It is expensive, but it's you know what I'm saying. It ain't at the top.
Yeah.
We want the odds in our favor. So you saying that's our edge.
This
Uh-uh.
one's accumulating. Mm. So basically, when you're looking, you're really just looking for on the 4 hour chart to see
4 hour. It's really the 1 hour. Because on the 4 hour you can't really. It just show all green sometimes. But on the 1 hour you can see if it's at the top or not. Top.
Dang, seem like we missed all the good ones. This one.
It's still building up.
Commodities are at 88. Yeah.
And you see that it's like every pair be looking the same, huh?
Yeah, they look like
It's
they
at
all.
the very bottom though. Is it at the very bottom though? That's what we're trying to catch it before we do that reversal on the smaller time frame. Once accumulation is done, the algorithm is saying it's ready to move. Now big money ready to move price. Then but we trying to catch the top of it. Nah, I don't even, it's already gone for that sale. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? That's how you got to look at it. Boom, that one gone.
They all gone at this point. This one, yeah, it's still accumulating.
Yeah, that one don't look that bad, but it ain't that the top. It's close.
Close, yeah.
So that's how you gotta approach this every day. It's 250 opportunities now, but
Yeah.
you only need like 3 or 4 of them, and just
To
wait.
really hit your daily goal. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
It's
It
this
don't
one.
matter. And you see how you going through this list. It don't matter
Mm,
what you're trading. This concept applies to everything:
yeah.
forex market, stock market, pocket options, futures market. It all move the
There you
same, just
go.
like this. This is what's going on behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bitcoin is literally in a straight line. Well, it looks straight line from here, but
Yeah, I don't even trade it. It look kind of you can't. It's too
weird.
crazy. Too crazy.
It's crazy.
But this is how
I
you
get,
do
I get the, I get the concept though of like what we're looking for. Like if we're trying to buy, we need to be. If we're trying to sell, we're looking to join at like the top of the top,
it. Mm-hmm.
and
Just
to
waiting
buy
for it.
be at the bottom of the bottom.
And you got to keep in mind, you still can't ride the trend at that premium or discount low. If
Well,
it's say you still can't sell at a discount,
I mean,
but you
these
got to
ain't
keep
negative,
it.
but
Hmm.
just to look at them.
Yeah, you still can't sell at a discount, but you got to keep in mind that you price is currently at a discount. Eventually, it's gonna do that reversal. You see what I'm saying? Same thing at the high. You can do the same thing. Keep in mind, is that a premium?
I
The
got you.
trend is your friend until that bit reverse. You got to keep that in mind.
Hey, this would have been a nice sale right here.
That probably was news. I be thinking that be news. Them candles that straight line down like that.
Yeah. Now, would you say that do you look at those things? Like I know when I first started trading, we
News
were
don't.
looking at news,
Oh,
we were looking at the the pairs and like what was it? The current basically where there was this one site where you can go look at the pairs and see if they're selling or buying, stuff like that. Or you don't look at none of that. You just going with what's on the chart.
what's on the chart? That news don't even matter on here. But if this was like forex or futures, yeah, you'll have to pay attention to that. But on here, it doesn't matter because it's already going to be priced in when we're looking at the chart already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter on here. You don't got to worry about news. It's all about knowing where you at. Premium, use premium and discount to help guide you, and
Mhm.
wait for those reversals. But it has to be overextended. It has to be overextended.
I got you. I'm gonna put the work in. You know I'm gonna send you the videos.
I see you smacking over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and start recording your trades, like screen recording, and send them
Mhm.
to me. I want to see how good your entries are.
All
You
right,
know what
I
I'm
gotta
saying?
figure out how
Yeah.
to do that on my laptop, but I know I do it on my phone. I hate the way Pocket Option look
Oh,
on the phone.
just do it on your phone. Like if you on your laptop, just screen record it on your phone while you're trading on your laptop.
All right, I got you.
It's like another form of journaling your trades. So that's why I be doing a lot. You see them on Instagram. It's probably
Yeah.
1,000 of them. I'm journaling them when I
Mm,
screen record it, just to remember how. You see what I'm saying? Like look at this. It was overextended. You see it straight up at the top right there.
mhm.
You see the next candle to the right turn red.
Yeah.
That means it's already gone.
Yeah.
To me, it's already gone. It's too
Yeah.
late to try to catch it. If you try to catch it now, like you see how it's gone.
Yeah.
You could tell off that 1 hour candle because it turned red. It's gone now. It's too late to try to sell now. This shit can pull back on you and keep going up, and you're gonna lose every time. Now I used to do that. That was me. I used to be chasing like that. Not no more. I'm trying to catch sniper entry up here.
Yeah.
Like sniper entry way up here. way up here. So if you're doing like a 30-minute trade or something crazy, you have nothing to worry about. Price is
Yeah.
due for a correction. You know what I'm saying? It has to pull back. It's not supposed to move up in no straight line. We're right here on the little wick. That's why I be like, you got to do surgery. You got to, start up high, break that bit down. Sniper entry up here. You see what I'm saying? Where's price currently is? Far away from my entry, ain't it? You see what I'm saying? And this happens. This happens every single day.
Hmm.
You can hit your goal every single day, but you gotta make sure that the pairs are overextended, like how I was showing you today. And
Yeah.
you gotta wait for these reversals. You gotta sit in your hands. You gotta wait for these reversals. You can't be quick to press that button because it has to accumulate to go down, or it has to accumulate to go higher. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You gotta be patient. You gotta you if you want to win, you have to sit in your hands. You gotta be patient because everybody else is guessing. We don't guess. We have our trading edge. Well, I don't guess. But you like that breakdown though?
Yeah, it was simple. I got this. I
Keep
know
it
for now, and I can refer back to this recording again if I need to.
okay. Let me show you this right here. You see this eye right here?
Yeah.
Right now, your eye is being currently trained. You know, you've been exposed to how the markets really move now. Now your eyes looking like this. It's getting bigger and bigger. The more you see it, you're gonna start losing sleep. You see what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
lose sleep now. Don't go blind staring at the charts, all day. You know, give your eyes a break, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But
I got you.
you know, it's gonna take time. Get put them reps in. The more you do it, the better it's gonna be. You know what you're looking for. It's just the waiting for it. You gotta wait for it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, keep it simple, keep it clean.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna send you what I'm working with once I start. Shoot, I don't think I'm done for the day. Auntie need a nap, but I'll be back at it again for sure this week.
Okay. Now when you gonna go live with it? Are you confident you understand it fully? Ready?
Um, after I would say for me, I'll probably go live if I'm successful all next week. Yeah, I'll go live. That I just need to make sure that once I go live, I'm ready and I'm not questioning stuff. 'Cause if I
And
do
then
lose,
what I'm saying, once you
I want to
hmm,
understand. I want to have the understanding of okay, you lost a trade because such and such and such.
yeah. And once you do, you start smacking like that, don't forget about me.
Okay,
I don't want no money or nothing like that. Just give me something to eat. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. Sure, we are
Something
going
light,
at this point.
steak and potatoes, some.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, and this happened every day, but you gotta wait for it. And you see how they just pressing the button.
Yeah,
They might get lucky and win, but I guarantee you they still down on the day.
yeah,
They chasing to make the money back that they lost. They don't have no trading edge.
gotcha.
Price has a story. It's your job to figure out what's the objective on, each and every day. But you're using premium and discount to help guide you for that real move. And when you catch it, it's on.
Okay.